Welcome guys, welcome to a new crypto updates, crypto and profits. Today with we taking a risky trade and that it's selling Bitcoin. Okay, what do you guys see right in front of us is obviously the chart. As of last time we said, and I said I'm gonna let you guys know when I'm entering a trade, and I've been currently building up a little bit of a position here in Bitcoin. I personally entered over here, okay, went down, came back, and then went down again, came back. Now we are in a re-entry zone in the value channel. By now I already posted a trade idea, which is basically this one. Now, very important, obviously this is my opinion, my trade idea. If you want to know how to trade these trade ideas, we're gonna come out with a video in the next days about that, because I recorded a full video on what I trade, how you can trade the trade ideas, what my strategies are, and I revealed one of the craziest trade strategies that I've been personally starting to use, which are just insane. Okay, I've been trading for a long time now, but that is definitely something different, and you're gonna, at the end of the day, get that in this video. I'm gonna link it below once it's done. So maybe if you're watching this video, the link is not there yet, come back and check the description. It's gonna be in the value channel anyways. To join the value channel, click the link below of this video, sign up for the newsletter, and let's kick it. So this is currently the Bitcoin chart. What we're planning to do is to enter right now, which would be somewhere over here. By when you see the video, again, we could be on our entry and then ride Bitcoin down to over here. Now, what I really see Bitcoin doing at the end of the day is Bitcoin going from here to finally, as we also talked about, and really start to have like a 20% drop or even more, and come back to our old uncorrected zone. Now, we are in a buying zone, which is this black sequence over here, and this black sequence is active. So we are currently in a positive, confirmed bullish structure, which means going sell is a little bit risky right now, but I don't really see the markets going more, and there's a good validation for these for the sell. We are too high. I mean, the ETF flows, our net profit, the big ETFs, the big hedge funds are buying up crypto. There is a lot of demand, but at the same time, we need that correction, right? I'm still a big, and it doesn't matter who I listen to, it doesn't matter who I talk to, everyone that is big in crypto says we need this correction. Now, obviously, if everyone says something, then I don't know if it's gonna happen, but obviously I'm gonna follow my trading system as always, because if I don't rely on my system, then I'm not a trader, and I'm not gonna do this emotionally. So my trade system shows me an entry, and what we use is the SK system, price action, and Fibonacci with Elliott waves, and I'm seeing an EMA 200 indicator, which we don't really use. It's more like a for confirmation, but we see that we have a lot of potential. And also when it comes to the EMA, which is the price average, we are very overbought. Okay, from here to here, price really can come down, and that's only on the H4 chart. On the daily chart, what we really want to see Bitcoin doing is what we see over here. To see the EMA line here is lagging below, so we really want to see the drop to this buying zone, which is from the old black one, from the black active sequence. Now, the problem with Bitcoin is that we are pretty overbought, because normally what a market should do, and it normally does, is this scenario. It comes from a low point, which is blue sequence, finishes the sequence, comes back completely, builds some stability, goes basically and finishes it as it did. And then, as you see over here, it didn't go up directly, which is completely okay. Now that's one scenario. Now, the big problem with all of this is that, and I will just use the brush and show you. So we have this move, comes back, does something beautiful, starts to build the stability that we need to push price to here. Now, once we hit C target, what we want to see is it coming down again, okay, and then doing this move again. And then what we want to see it doing, it's coming down again, okay, building the stability, and then going up and finishing it. Now, since we are in a sequence of a sequence, which means we are very overbought, because at the end of the day, let me clean this up for you, and then we go deeper into it. At the end of the day, the thing is that, look, since we entered into this, or since we have this blue sequence over here, okay, since we entered over here, market did what we said, came up, came down and corrected, came up, came down and built this stability over here, came up, not enough, came down, gave us a better price. People started pushing it up. We see it skyrocketing. Now, this is stability. This is stability. And when we have enough stability, price can surge over our C target. But it becomes unhealthy when price goes even higher and higher and higher, right? And doesn't correct. What we need to correct is this blue sequence. And the correction of the blue sequence is all of this here. It's this. So the whole correction from our first entry, or basically our entry right now, would be about 30% drop. And that's what most people are saying. That's what I'm also saying. We need to see this drop, and it would only make sense because, first of all, in the history of Bitcoin, in the past, we have always dropped in in March. End of February, beginning of March, we always dropped about 20%. Now, that's what I'm saying. That's number one. The other thing is that we are net profits when it comes to the ETFs, when it comes to the ETF and all the hedge funds buying crypto. But at the end of the day, we still have a lot of time until the halving, or not a lot of time, but we still have time, 50 days until the halving, and our cycles normally start after the halving where Bitcoin pushes. So what we always saw before halving is a big drop, right? We saw always big drops before halvings, and that should happen now, and that's what we want to see. And the system backs that up, right? It backs it up that if we find a bearish structure that we are building up right now, then we shall enter and ride Bitcoin down and obviously make a lot of profit and be happy with it, right? So that's the main idea. So when we come up to this chart again, our first target will be 16%. What we really want to see Bitcoin doing is dropping 30%. Now, and that's why I'm entering the sell position over here, because first of all, we are selling out of a C target of the internal orange sequence, okay? So the internal orange sequence is finished. I call it the ETF sequence, which basically, started over here. Bitcoin approval, ETF approval is, Bitcoin ETF approval is over here. We drop, okay? And then we start to react here in this bullish sequence, activate the sequence, finish it. So we have C target, and now it would be nice also to just correct this, and correcting would be over here, okay? And obviously Bitcoin just can push higher and higher and just go and finish this sequence and then start to come back and then start to build like a little bit of stability and then come back. But I still see a drop coming. And still another thing that I'm seeing since a little bit of a longer time right now, which for that we need to jump over into the whole market volume for crypto, okay, the total market volume, which is this one. We are again in a selling zone. We are not in a selling zone, but we are in C target. We achieved C target. We wanted to come down, build up the stability, and this represents the volume of the cryptocurrency market, and then really really get ready for the big move. Because the thing is, markets don't like what most people expect is like Bitcoin will just do this, as you can see here on the red arrow. But what it needs to do is these corrections, right? So I wanted to see it come down, build up the stability, come up, come back, and that's what a healthy market looks like, okay? As you can see, for example, here, pretty flat, we come up, we come back, we correct, build up the stability, and the more stability we have, the more the push is going to be, the push, okay? As you can see here. Then we come back, we build up a lot of stability, and we see the push, okay? But for it to really go higher, I really want to see it build up more of these stability points and recorrect. And that's also what we are seeing over here in the total market volume. We are a little bit overbought. We are in C target, and we want to see price coming down. And that means, again, and I've been saying it's in 3-4 weeks, there will be a correction of 31%. Kind of funny to see that in Bitcoin and Ethereum, what we are seeing until our next re-entry zone is about 20 to 30%. And that's also what we want to see in total market. Now, can it just continue to go up always, right? We can just, for example, continue to go up now, right? We hit our stop loss, we wait until we find a re-entry bullish or bearish, right? And then we want to see the correction coming. It doesn't matter, it's going to happen, right? And what we want to do is find out and get into it. That's why we are building this bearish sequence, and that's why we are in a sell trade right now for Bitcoin, where most people would say, what the hell is wrong with you, G? Why are you in a sell when it comes to crypto right now, right? And then Ethereum, basically the same thing, and all the other ones are not very interesting. Ethereum, the same thing. We're still here looking for this. I mean, that's the whole profit trade that we took, and that's when we wrote Ethereum up. But the same thing is here. We are in a selling zone, not in a selling zone, but in a C target zone. So both sequences are finished. Okay, in Ethereum, both of these sequences are finished. And look at this beautiful build-up of structure. Okay, we come from a low, we come back, we go higher, we build the stability phase. Okay, price, no one wants to buy at that price. Ethereum needs to come back. Now it's more interesting, people buy, right? So we have at the end of the bullish principle, which means sell low, buy low, sell high, or buy high and then sell low in terms of if you are a short trade open. Okay, because at the end of the day, what you need to understand, these candles here are just price. It's just price and what price did and at what price people wanted to buy in. So as you can see over here, price failed over here, right? People said, no, I don't want to buy an Ethereum for 2000. No, I want it cheaper. So what happens? Stupid money gets in. Okay, let me clean this up and get into it. Stupid money, okay, just for example here, they say, no, we need better prices. Ethereum at $2,000. Stupid money gets in here. They're like, oh shit, I'm missing the move. I'm missing the move, bro. I'm missing the move. Everyone starts to talk about it. Smart money is like, shit, I'm not going to buy an Ethereum for $2,000. Let's wait, liquidate a couple of people. Then bigger people come in, the ones that move the market, right? And market goes down. So now people say, oh, fair, let's go. Everyone that entered here, right? The geeks, the ones that have no idea about trading, like, shit, I lost my position, I lost my money. Oh my God, I just invested and I lost 20%. For most people, that's a lot of money. They've never dealt with trading. 20% is a lot for them. Now it builds up the stability and then look what it does. It shoots up, okay? And it shoots up again. Now here it came back to, again, and that's again what you need to understand. That's price action. It came back again because people said, hey, I'm not going to buy here. What I want to see you to do is come back and then let me get a cheaper price. And what we do is always we enter in these zones. We always enter in the turning points. We always enter in the turning points. The next turning point is here. So I want to see Ethereum come down, enter here. Let's see if it reacts bullish. If not, we need to enter over here. And that's where I really want it to go. So that's what you need to understand about trading. And for that, we use the SK system. We teach that in the Trading People Revolution, which is the largest trading community in Europe. If you want to join that community, let me know. I can guide you. And with that being said, go into the description, check out my trading strategy. If it's not up there now, then it will be up in the next days. Really check it out. It's insane. I'm not over exaggerating. You will understand what I mean. And also check out the value channel for the trade ideas. You just have to sign up for the email letter. No spam, just full value. And you're going to be in the value channel anyways, where you get trade ideas, value voice messages, updates, and obviously some nuggets. So with that being said, guys, see you on the good side and especially on the profitable side, right? Very important. This video is my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor. Trading means you can risk all your money. Be smart, do your own due diligence, and let's get it.